Well, it is that time of year again where I decide to post my predictions, review, and all that stuff the day of WrestleMania this time instead of the week before, like a little smarty poo that I am. I kind of wanted to wait this long to kind of get a confirmed card. Hold on a second. Alexa, turn on the lamp.
Okay.
That's a little better, a little more light. But anyways, I have right here a piece of paper with a picture of a vehicle on it because I have no other pieces of paper. But this right here has all the match cards that I was able to find and confirm, well, possibly confirm, for WrestleMania today, or I guess I should say tonight. I'll try to keep this quick because I'm not exactly, as you could probably tell, I'm not exactly excited. Plus, I'm going over to my parents' house to watch it. I'm going to bring my Xbox One to hook it up so we can watch it on my Xbox One because I don't know if my youngest brother would set it up on his PlayStation 4 or not. But with that being said, let's get started. But anyways, as you could probably tell, I'm not exactly excited about this year's WrestleMania. I watched NXT TakeOver last night, and the ladder match was probably the best fucking match I've seen all year. And that's really saying something from a freaking show I only watch once a fucking year. So, you know, well, let's get started with the two matches that I could really give two shits about. The Andre the Giant the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. That is always very confusing or very stuttering to say. Try saying that like 5 times as fast. We got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Probably opening WrestleMania, if not doing it during the pre-show. So it's going to be, again, another 2-hour pre-show, so you might as well fit it in during the pre-show. You got nothing else to do. Which, again, the pre-show is going to start at around 5 p.m. Eastern time. So that's going to be good-ish. And then the show will start at 7 and probably will last until 11 or 12, like last year. But I can't remember how long last year's was. I think it started at 7 last year and it went all the way up to midnight. That was freaking insane too. But anyways, I'm not going to do a recorded reactions this time because because my laptop still isn't fixed. I thought it'd be fixed by now, but my friend couldn't pull it off, so I'm going to have to go take it over to the Micro Center whenever I get the chance, and whenever I don't have any bills to pay. But anyways, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, one more time. Probably going to happen during the pre-show. I don't really care, to be honest, because there's really no lead to it. There used to be like a lead for the first 2 years, and then it's kind of like a meh. Like the first time they did it, they had Hulk Hogan announce it, and that was pretty cool. Now it's just like it's kind of crap. What's really the point? I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, well, this is going to kick off someone's career real quickly. Now it's just turned into like a shit fest. You have Baron Corbin, who's probably one if not the best, I wouldn't say the best wrestler on the SmackDown roster. You got AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura too, but Baron Corbin being like the second or third winner, I can't remember, or maybe even the first. I really can't remember. I could have sworn that I was going to kick off his career. I would have sworn he would have been champion by now, at least some kind of a champion. He's still not a champion. I don't think he's ever been a champion. And every time he gets into the championship category, he always gets put down. You got Dolph Ziggler, who's doing his own fucking thing. I don't really know what he's doing. I kind of miss the old Dolph Ziggler where he would just be like, I'm the best in the business, and proves it every fucking week. I mean, Dolph Ziggler is probably one of the hardest working people there, along with Baron Corbin. So, Dolph Ziggler or Baron Corbin should definitely win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale to hopefully kick them off into going, especially Baron Corbin if he wins it for the second time. That'd be pretty incredible, actually. But you know, Battle Royales will be Battle Royales. So you really never know what will happen. And then, after the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, we got the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royale. Try saying that 10 times. What's that? Oh, it's been changed? Where's the controversy? I don't really get why it was changed, but then again, after doing a little bit of research, I understand. I understand why it was changed. I understand why people were angry. Why not the Mae Young Memorial Battle Royale or something instead of calling it the Women's Battle Royal? Really? You can't think of a better female wrestler like the China Memorial Battle Royale or someone? Women's Battle Royale. It's a shit show. I don't really care who wins either. I just really don't. And it's not historic. Please stop calling it historic. It's basically a complete mock of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. So anyways, after the Battle Royales, which will most likely get featured on the pre-show, we'll most likely start off with the Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers, which I'm still going to call them the White Brothers or the White Family or some shit like that. That's what they are. Owen, or no, what's his name? Harper and what's his fucking name? Well, whatever they are, they're still the White Family. We still know them as the White Family. I'm still going to continue to call them the White Family until you prove me otherwise. Well, anyways, with that being said, they're on a dominant path. I kind of predict them to win. But then again, the Usos might pull it off. And of course, there's the New Day, the X Factor. And we're not going to get some fucking special entrance from the Hardy Boys again, because Matt Hardy's going to do his own thing probably during the Battle Royale. And Jeff Hardy's still technically out during with injury, even though he showed up during the Ultimate Deletion match thing they had that I really didn't care about either. But I kind of like this new Matt Hardy invention he did. This is all being done by him, so it's kind of interesting when you kind of look at it. But anyways, I kind of predict that the Wyatt brothers will win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And with that being said, we'll move on to Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Well, that's okay, Alexa, because I wasn't asking you in the first place. So you can shut the fuck up now.
I'd rather not answer that.
Good. So shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to you. Anyways, Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. You're about to say something again, and I don't want you to. Alexa, shut up. Thank you. Anyways, I think that A word is getting to her because Miss Bliss's name happens to be the name of that little gadget there. Anyways, Miss Bliss versus Miss Jax. Well, I didn't really get the story. All I know is that a friend turned on another friend, and Nia Jax is apparently a face. I'm not interested in this match whatsoever. So, really, if this opens WrestleMania, I wouldn't blame them. But honestly, I'd rather see Randy Orton versus Rusev versus Jinder to open WrestleMania. That probably will be the open of WrestleMania today. Mark my words. But anyways, I like the no, don't you dare. I'm going to have to go for Miss Bliss, just because I just really not interested in whatever they're doing. I mean, it'll surprise me if Nia Jax wins, but not like, oh, they'll be like, oh, okay, that was interesting. Moving on to The Bar versus Braun Strowman and his mysterious partner. Now, why was Braun Strowman... Hold on. Why is Braun Strowman put into the tag team picture and not the Universal picture? Number two, why was he put into the tag team picture without a tag team partner? Whose bright idea was this? Because fire that guy. So depending on who Braun Strowman's opponent is, I'm still going to go for Braun because he's currently one of my favorite wrestlers right now. I do like his dominance. That's what I really like about WWE. You got this big guy who's real face, who's getting over with the crowd real good, and you put him to the tag team picture without a fucking tag team partner. Now this could be an interesting, if you bring back Bray Wyatt after the Ultimate Deletion thing, with a new persona and whatnot. But I don't really know, and I don't really care. Just don't put him with Elias because I don't really care about him either. Randy Orton versus Rusev versus Jinder Mahal. Fuck Jinder Mahal and go Rusev for Rusev Day for the United States Championship because it's Rusev Day. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. But no, I don't really know. I can't remember why Randy Orton is the champion. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone. I think I'm missing Bobby Roode into this list. Yeah, because Bobby Roode used to be the United States champion. Because that was like Royal Rumble was the last time I watched, and I think that's when Bobby Roode lost his United States championship to Randy Orton. So I don't see Bobby Roode getting the championship back because I think his time of being over with the crowd is kind of drawing to an end. Yeah, his song is fun to sing from time to time, but the crowd is really getting over with Rusev Day, or well, with Rusev and this Rusev Day thing. So it would be a mark to get Rusev over, to give Rusev the United States Championship again. It'd be like, what, the second or third time he's got the championship? And then you keep doing the Rusev Day thing with whoever he's with. Because it's just fucking amazing and I really love it. Anyways, moving on to Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now this match I'm kind of interested in. Why? Because Daniel Bryan is back. God damn it. Man, I kind of tuned out WWE once Daniel Bryan announced his retirement after his injury like 2 or 4 years ago. I can't remember. But no, it was pretty hard to get that, you know, Daniel Bryan was suffering from an injury, so he had to retire. And then he came back like the following year to become the SmackDown general manager. I'm just sitting there like, okay, well, that's good, that's great and all, but he's not back wrestling, which is what we kind of wanted. I mean, yeah, it was okay seeing him back, but his contract was coming up. So I guess well, you either clear him or you release him. Because that's a big fucking moneymaker right there, having Daniel Bryan wrestle. People go see Daniel Bryan to wrestle. Or to watch him fight. So, finally releasing Daniel Bryan, or finally clearing Daniel Bryan to fight, well, you just sparked a new contract with Daniel Bryan. And that's a lot of money on the table. So, and that's a possible WWE Championship run on SmackDown. So, really, go Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon. I don't really know who's going to finish the match. I'm going to assume it's going to be Daniel Bryan. But they're not going to have Daniel Bryan lose on his return to the ring in WWE. So, anyways, moving on. Charlotte versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, this match, I'm kind of interested. Why? Because it's Charlotte versus Asuka. Number 2, it's Asuka. Number 3, it's Charlotte, whom I'm actually starting to get over. I'm actually starting to like her fighting style, even though half the stuff she's getting from her father and all that stuff, and with the name is the reason why she's champion or some shit like that. No, but she's actually a real good wrestler. So, it's an interesting. It's going to be an interesting match between Charlotte and Asuka, but I don't see Asuka losing anytime soon. I think Asuka's going to win this championship match, and I think she's going to defend it for over a year, and probably lose it at the next Mania. That's what I'm thinking, at least. But if she does lose, it'll be kind of a shock. But then again, not really, because we've seen winning streaks lose all the time. I mean, we saw one streak like 4 years ago, which I'll never mention it ever again. I do apologize if I triggered anybody, including myself. I am wearing my WrestleMania 27 shirt, so, Moving on to Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Of course, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey is going to win. And it's going to be a big match because Ronda Rousey. And it's going to be a big match because Kurt fucking Angle. And it's going to be a big match because Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Which is a match that we wanted to see by itself, not this mixed tag match. If you wanted to do it properly, you should have had Kurt Angle versus Triple H, and then Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon, in their own separate matches. That's what we wanted to see, not this mixed tag match. But again, of course, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey is going to win, because why would they let their next big star, next big money payoff, lose on her debut? Well, the next match that I have written down is actually a plausible, because it's a 50-50 chance on whether it's going to happen or not, because WWE has been so quiet about The Undertaker that it's hilariously predictable about what's probably going to happen. Because I could see it right now. Kid Rock is going to perform, and they're going to perform the American Badass theme, and The Undertaker's going to come down riding his fucking bike. John Cena's going to be in the fucking crowd somewhere. He's going to come out pointing to John Cena, and John Cena's going to hop the rail, get ready for a fight, and there's the fucking match. So we got the American Badass Undertaker, possibly, versus John Cena. I can see that happening. I can. I really do. I can see that happening. So, If it does happen, then I do predict that The Undertaker will win because they're not going to have him lose 3 times. And if they do, I'm probably going to unsubscribe to the network. Again. For good. Well, as long as they make the match entertaining, then I probably wouldn't be as mad. But honestly, I wouldn't make The Undertaker lose for a 3rd time. I would let him win this. And then retire for good. Let the man retire. Fuck's sakes. Moving on to AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which is a match of the year contender already. Why? Because AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Does anybody even realize how big of a match this is going to be? We got 2 former indie wrestlers that are getting ready to freaking collide in the WWE ring at WrestleMania, the stage of all stages. Why is this not the main event, but Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns is? Let me tell you how many possible main event matches there are. 3. John Cena versus The Undertaker, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and I hate to say this, but Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Want to know why I said those 3 matches? Because I don't consider Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns as the main event match of this WrestleMania. I'm probably going to skip this match. I'm going to go straight to bed when they announce this match is coming up. When all the other matches are done, and there's like an hour left of the show, possibly, and it's like 10 or 11, I'm going to go straight to bed. I'm going to be like, okay, so don't forget to press that power button that turns my Xbox One off, because I'm going to bed, because I'm not going to watch this match. I've said this plenty of times. I don't want to see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Nobody wants to see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Anybody who's smart enough would get up and walk out before this match even starts. AJ versus Shinsuke Nakamura should be the main event match. And for whatever reason, it's not. Why? Because Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Because Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns is Vince's boy. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say something? Am I automatically suspended? Or is this video going to get taken down because of copyright? No, this is a predictions video. I'm just speaking the fucking truth as it is. I don't want Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. And I don't want I don't want Roman Reigns to win. If anything, I want to wake up tomorrow looking at my phone seeing Brock Lesnar destroys Roman Reigns and wins the Universal Championship. But you want to know how I know that's not going to happen? Well, I'll explain here in a minute. First, let's get to AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It's going to be probably the greatest match of the night. And probably one of the greatest matches of all time. Probably beating Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Or 26, whichever one you like the best. But I consider Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25 one of the greatest matches of all time because it had literally everything. And it had everything to lose. Well, actually, no, 26 had everything to lose. It was the streak versus the career. But it was an amazing match anyways. Because you had Shawn fucking Michaels versus the fucking Undertaker. Now you have AJ fucking Styles versus Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. This is a real contender for the match of the year and one of the greatest matches, if not the greatest match of all time. Until another great match of all time happens, and that'll be considered the greatest match of all time. I'm fairly excited for this match. And this is really the only match I'm really excited for. Besides Rusev. Besides Daniel Bryan. And other than Kurt Angle and Triple H. This is really the only other match I'm really excited for. And it's really the only reason why I'll be watching WrestleMania tonight. So after this one match happens, I'm probably just going to go straight to bed. Even if it happens like during the middle of the show at like 9 p.m. If this happens at 9 p.m., number one, I'll be frustrated as hell that they're not doing it later. And number two, I'm going to go straight to bed afterwards. I'm not going to stay up until fucking 11 or midnight like I did last year and had like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Because I have to wake up at 4 in the fucking morning because I'll be at my parents' house. And they live 40 minutes away from me. So it's going to take me about 40 minutes just to get to my work. So I'm going to have to bring my work clothes with me. Or at least one of my shiny vests. You know, fucking one of these, take it to work and just fucking work and then come straight here. The thing I'm more or less worried about is that I'm taking my Xbox One and it's going to have to stay in the trunk of my car basically until I get done with work. So, with that being said, let's talk about the reason why I'm not going to watch Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Number one, we've seen this match already. Seth Rollins won, by the way. He cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and won the match. This time we don't have a Seth Rollins with the Money in the Bank briefcase. This time there is no Money in the Bank briefcase to even worry about. This time it's going to be Brock Lesnar finishing his last match before he walks off the UFC, and Roman Reigns basically just gives him the old 1-2 with the spear, like a spear or two, one knockout punch, and a pin. Actually, no. Let me take that back. I'm going to go ahead and predict how the moves and how many they're going to be given, because it's probably going to take up to an hour or 30 minutes or somewhere in between. There's going to be about 50 to 70 German suplexes, or a combination of suplexes, and everybody's going to keep track of them. There's going to be about 3 or 4 F5s. Roman Reigns is going to get manhandled by Brock Lesnar until Brock Lesnar gets up, gives him 5 to 10 spears, 3 knockout punches, and puts him through all the announcer table, or puts him through unannouncer table, while Brock Lesnar puts him through like 2. There's going to be like 3 there, so Brock Lesnar's going to get put through 1, while Roman Reigns gets put through the other 2. And then, of course, the 1, 2, 3, Roman Reigns wins. And that'll be it. Mark my words, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's really all I have to say. So do tell me what your predictions are. Hopefully this video gets uploaded before I have to leave, because I have to charge my phone as well. And then I gotta pack up my Xbox One somehow, some way. Oh, I found my duffel bag, so I don't have to worry about that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. What are your predictions? Tell me down below. And once WrestleMania is over, how did you like it? And I'll post my review, my review and results either tomorrow or sometime this week. Because I'm definitely not going to do it right after the event, because I'm going to go straight to bed. Because I have to wake up at fucking 4 in the morning. So it's going to be a fun day Monday. Let's just say that. It's going to be a fun day Monday. I don't know why I can't get excused. I don't know why I can't get a day off. I'm just going to have to deal with it, I suppose. Oh well. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.